We can start, eh? So once again, I'm saying thank you for your time and welcome. We'll try and make it as brief as possible. So I want us to talk about guidelines of access to child birth services. Eh? Yes. The guidelines that govern access to child birth services from WHO and the Ministry of Health. And so I would like us to talk about these guidelines. Is there any guideline on access to child birth services that you are aware of?
Yes.
Yes.
I think we have guidelines.
Yes.
To the right of childbirth services.
Yes.
For every mother.
Yes.
We say every mother that is pregnant, or
Yes.
every woman that is at that reproductive age.
Yes.
And of course, these guidelines, one of them, the government's policies are that we have hospital deliveries.
Yes.
And all our mothers can access delivery health
Yes.
facilities.
Yes. Can you bring it closer a bit so that we don't miss?
That the pregnant women
Yes.
need to be monitored
Yes.
when they are pregnant.
Yes.
They need to access clinics,
Yes.
facilities.
Yes.
They will need to be given health messages
Yes.
by our health workers,
Yes.
maybe on all sort of or things that surrounds their
Yes.
pregnancies, on
Yes.
nutrition,
Yes.
on the care they should take care of themselves, take care of even their unborn babies.
Yes.
They also have a right to access any other help they may need during that in the course of their pregnancy.
Yes.
Either there are some health services they need.
Yes.
They have a right to access our facilities every other time,
Yes.
every day, until even there, and have a right to give birth in the facility, have a right to continue bringing their children to our
Yes.
clinics.
Yes.
So I think basically every woman in this sub-county has a right to access our health services in the facilities, give birth in our facilities.
Okay.
So the government policy actually is that every woman should deliver
Mm-hmm.
in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Okay. If I may add, are you aware of any policy that talks about the distance that a woman who is accessing child birth services should cover? Is there any by the government?
Well, there is a general policy
Yes.
that there should be health,
Yes.
health facilities
Yes.
at least 5 kilometers from each other.
At least 5
At
kilometers.
least 5 kilometers.
From where?
So,
From each other?
From each other. So
Like one facility to another?
to another
should be 5
5
kilometers.
That means at least in a radius of 5 kilometers,
Yes.
a woman
There
is able to
Mhm.
reach another facility.
Mhm.
So that makes facilities more accessible to these
Yes.
mothers.
Yes.
So that one is very much in the guidelines
Okay.
that are required. And generally, it's a general
Yes.
guideline
Yes.
that health facilities should be at least a distance of 5 kilometers.
Was it adopted from WHO or it is a local guideline? Is it the government?
Well, I may need to confirm that, but that is, I think it's adopted by WHO.
Okay.
Or more so we can say it is an MOH or a Kenyan government guideline.
Okay.
Because maybe in the developed world,
Yes.
there could be some
Less than
difference.
that or more than that.
Yeah, it should be less. Of
Mm.
course.
So this 5 kilometer, is it for rural areas or for urban
No,
areas?
it should be for the entire country.
Okay. So it is a standard.
It's a
standard distance.
It's a standard distance.
Okay. And issues of cultural. First of all, is this health facility which should serve our population of within 5 kilometer radius? Does it have a target population, like it should serve like 3,000?
Well, what happens, each facility or each hospital has what we call a catchment, population catchment area.
Okay.
So it has a population that is within their visibility or the distance they can cover. So for example, within that 5 kilometers, the population that is there should be the catchment population for that facility. So it depends, because there are some other high populated areas, there are some other low populated, but each facility has a population that they should be their target or a catchment population. We call them a catchment population.
Okay. So this 5 kilometer for areas that are sparsely populated, for example, pastoral communities like Magadi, do you think the target population will affect this 5 kilometer or?
Yeah, of course it will affect, because in such places you will find people, even one family is 5 kilometers away from each other.
Yes.
So this really affects the distances of those facilities.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there a guideline that talks about cultural considerations in regions when it comes to access to childbirth services? As the government developed?
I wouldn't exactly say cultural, because if for sure, but I think what currently is happening, that the support from this other maybe non-government organization, or let's say partners, health partners, sometimes they, or together with the government, come up with the cultural, try to customize the way people should approach these childbirth services. For example, what is happening in Magadi and the whole of Kajiado or Kajiado specifically is that we have what we call Anzilisha program that is sponsored or supported. Anzilisha, for two symbol, Anzilisha program supported by a partner called Nutrition International, where we encourage our facility staffs to work together with what was formerly called TBAs or traditional birth attendants, and make them what we call birth companions, to make them people who, instead of them delivering mothers at home, they accompany such mothers or those mothers who are pregnant to the facility to attend clinics or antenatal clinics, or accompany those who are in labor to go and deliver in the hospital. So at least that one we have tried to customize, or to make those traditional mothers more useful and even participate to make these mothers come and deliver in our facilities. So at least I wouldn't say it's a government policy, but you see, we have come up with those ways of trying to make them not to deliver mothers at home, but to bring them to our facilities.
So in short, you are saying culturally these women, they prefer these TBAs, so as a way of making sure that you customize, or you bring them closer, you allow these TBAs, now you talk to them to bring these women to health facilities through this Anzilisha program.
Yes.
Okay.
Because what happens, of course, in every village,
Yes.
we all know that there is a mother who usually helps others
Yes.
when they give birth.
Mm.
So